If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please remember to hit that like button and of course subscribe for more content. And if you need any coins for Ultimate Team to get a head start on the game, head to the link in the description. Use the code TVM for a discount at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the Road to Glory. And as you see on screen, this is our team that we used in the Weekend League and our just main team in general. We have, I don't know why or how I've managed to do it, but it's showing the chemistry while showing the player faces. Normally, it'll only do that, show you the chemistry and show you like the where they who they play for and stuff. I don't know. Either way, Renato Sanchez on 8 chem, Ronaldo on 8 chems, Trent on 7. Everyone else is happy, which is fine. I don't know the team of the week as of yet. I do know that there is a in-form Joe Gomez, which of course are going to be 85 rated. That would be sexy to get in red picks. I know that Joshua Kimmich is replacing Lewandowski. The reason for that, I think, is because Lewan's going to get a rule breaker on Friday. If we end up getting a red Kimmich, it is going to... Oh my god, the headache I'll have is unreal because he just doesn't fit that team at all and there's no way to get him in there, so I don't know what I'm going to do. But that's just... I would say it's wishful thinking. I kind of don't want him because if I get him, it's going to give me a headache. But I said yesterday that... Oh, I do have Mukiele down there who gives him a soft link. Yeah, so I said yesterday today's episode is going to be tactics, and that's exactly what it's going to be. There will be a few packs in this video, but nothing too crazy, just a few 2-player packs just for something to do. But I'm going to talk to you about custom tactics because, like I said in yesterday's video when we talked about Weekend League, I was playing okay. I went 9-1 with the tactics that I'll show you, and then I switched them into the tactics that you saw me switch into yesterday, and then all of a sudden I felt much better. I was controlling the game more. When I lost possession, I'd gain it back quite quickly, and as we were going forward, it wasn't anywhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be. So let me talk to you about my drop back possession. We're winning 2-1, there's 5 minutes left, keep the ball. I don't do this very often. I might do it maybe once every 10 games. I think I did it maybe twice this weekend, which was 18 games. But yeah, I think I did it twice this weekend. Maybe once, because there is another one that's slightly less in a shell than this. But drop back, 4 width, 1 depth. I don't like doing it. It invites so much pressure. But if you have the ball and I apply this tactic, everyone comes close, and we basically have everyone in our own half. And it's easy to find a pass. It's quite easy to keep the ball. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it in this game because of how easy it is to attack and score goals. But if you are desperate and you need to hold it in your own corner, maybe. I would not do this from the 70th or even the first. I've seen people, right, score a goal in the first 3 minutes and then literally just try and hold it for the entire game. You can't do that in this game. You lose it, you're going to get punished. Keep it on possession because, as you can see on the little map there, you've got all the bodies moving toward the ball to make an option for a pass. And I like that, but I don't like it in build-up. I like it in trying to just waste a bit of time, you know. In terms of the formation, every single formation is a 4-2-3-1, and every setup is nearly the same. And I'll say nearly because in this iteration, we've got Ronaldo on the right, Diogo Jota is the cam, and Mbappe is the striker. It's important to remember that because it's not the same for every formation that I have, and the reason for that is just because it's defensive. Ronaldo is going to be quicker and stronger than Jota out on the wing. Jota is going to be maybe a little bit better than Ronaldo in a cam spot. I wouldn't like Ronaldo in cam. So I just want that sort of option down the right if I need it. Instructions wise, keeper always comes for the cross. He's sweeper keeper on every tactic bar this one. The defenders obviously stay back. The fullbacks are stay back. That's going to be the same for every formation and instructions that we run. The 2 CDMs are on passing lanes, cover center, stay back while attacking. Both of those in the defensive style of the formation. And then, of course, you've got come back on defense for the cam. Again, I only do this in the real sort of defensive shell. I want everybody back I can get, and I'm going to do the same for the wingers. The striker, however, is stay forward because we need one outlet up there. So if I do launch the ball from defence, there is at least a small chance Mbappe could get on the end of it. With how bad defenders are this year, you never know when they're going to make a mistake, and if anyone's going to pounce, I want it to be Mbappe. Now, with a slightly less defensive formation, if you will, I say slightly less, it's actually it looks quite attacking, doesn't it, really? Because the depth is maybe a little bit too high. I'll drop that down. I don't mind tinkering here or there, but I put it up high, thinking about it. I don't think that would be sensible. So we'll go 5 depth, we'll go 5 width. Pressure on heavy touch. Basically, if a player gets a heavy touch, my Van Dijk or Gomez or Fabinho, whoever it may be, will put a little bit more pressure on that player. If I can quickly switch into them, chances are then I can take the ball because he already has forward momentum. So there we go. In terms of the offense, we have 1 width. Reason I do that is so that my players are closer together to allow me to find a pass. You'll find that even though it looks like 1 width, why would you do that? It's not as bad as you'd think. You think 1 width and you think absolutely no running down the wings. Not at all. You still get Di Maria going down the outside. You still get Diogo Jota going down the outside. It's not a problem to play 1 width. For me, I like it because, like I said, it gives me an option for a pass nearly every single time. My pass accuracy is very high in every single game, even if I lose 5-0. Reason for that is because my players are quite close together. We have everyone in the box for the cross. Reason for that, again, is because my instructions will force people into the box. But also, I know it says that I've got 10, essentially 10 players going into the box and it's all up and everybody launch in. There are strict instructions on set players to stay back anyway. So they're not going to rush in for the cross regardless. So I know I'm going to have bodies back. So I might as well just tell everyone just to go forward. The instruction people will stay back naturally, so it's fine. 2-on-2. Don't like getting caught for corners, and I score a lot of corners. I only need Van Dijk in there, don't care about anybody else, so I could even drop that down to 1, but I do want to keep it 2 just in case the one player that comes out is Van Dijk. In terms of the formation, it's exactly the same again. Again, Ronaldo is on the right, Diogo Jota is the cam, everything else is the same. Instructions, largely the same. This time, though, the keeper is a sweeper keeper. I want him out as quickly as possible to try and smother the ball. You are susceptible to lobs. There's not an awful lot you can do about it. I'd rather try and rush than stay still and just concede anyway. We've got fullbacks, again, stay back while attacking. All defense is exactly the same. I said this for all instructions. The 2 CDMs, again, in this iteration are stay back while attacking. The differences come here. So the cam is absolutely no instruction whatsoever. The left cam and the right cam, the only instruction is get in the box for the cross, and then the striker is, of course, stay forward, and now this time get in behind as well, because obviously we're not going to be shelling in our own box. We are going to try and go forward. Now that is the more defense-minded formations. I will drop into the defensive sometimes. More often than not, though, I play this. This is my go-to, my main tactic. We have kind of the same as what you just saw there. We've got 4 width, whereas I had 5 before. Why? Don't know. Probably an oversight on my part. Again, pressure on heavy touch. 7 for depth, which is what we were originally on that other tactic, but I changed it down to 5. Balance and everything else here it's more or less exactly the same. A little bit more width this time. Just a little bit more. It doesn't really make too much of a difference between 1 and 3, but you can sort of tinker with it if you want to try and copy this in any way. Again, all the players in the box. 2 and 2. Formation, this time, as you've noticed, it's probably different, and it is. Diogo Jota is now on the right, Ronaldo is my striker. Why? To be honest, I think, I don't really know. I do it because in the defence formation, Diogo Jota isn't fast enough, and when you break, when you're defensive, I want someone on both wings who is going to be really quick and strong. Di Maria is quick, has a degree of strength. I suppose he doesn't really, but he does kind of because of his height. And then Ronaldo is Ronaldo, right? So I'd rather have Ronaldo on the right when we are defensive so that he comes back and helps out Nelson Semedo and what have you. But when we're going for it and we're trying to score goals, I'd rather have Ronaldo and Mbappe, the two sort of people trying to take the most shots, rather than Diogo Jota. I know this is a road to glory based around Diogo Jota, trying to get him as many goals in games as possible. He is still playing, and he does still get goals from that position, but I would rather him out there and have my 2 best players through the middle. Mbappe is wasted as a cam. I won't lie to you. If I could get away with playing a 4-4-2, I probably would. I don't like it this year, so I can't really play it. Same with the 4-2-2 is okay, but again, I just don't feel as comfortable as I do with the 4-2-3-1. So unfortunately, Mbappe isn't going to ever get as many goals and assists as he should do, because I feel like Mbappe is a better cam than Ronaldo, and one of them has to play this. So it is what it is. In terms of instructions, again, keeper's the same. The defense is the same. Like the CDMs are a little bit different. So again, Fabinho's the same. Cover center, cut passing lane, stay back. Then Renato Sanchez is balanced attack. He is no longer on stay back while attacking. I want him to roam. Now, the problem with this is Renato Sanchez is arguably, and I would say arguably, he is the worst player in the team. It's not to say that he's bad, and I know that there is an inform out there that I could buy, but he's a little bit too expensive for my taste. I need a better player to go instead of Renato Sanchez. I'm desperate for an icon, really, to link the entire team together. But for right now, Renato Sanchez is that roaming player. He's got one of the most important roles in the team, and I've put it on the worst player. So that is definitely a weak spot that we need to patch up. Cam, this time, stay forward, get in the box for the cross. The winger, or the left cam, is just get in the box for the cross. I did originally have these on stay forward. When we changed it in that weekend league game, it was outstanding, because he came back just enough to help me out in the midfield, but he would also be more than happy to bomb forward and get in the box. A, because I've got him on get in the box for the cross, but also because we've got that 10 players in the box, so he rushes to get into the penalty area because he's not on like come back on defense or anything. Same with Diogo Jota, and then of course the striker is stay forward, not getting behind this time. Don't really know why. Maybe I should. I think I will. I'll tell him to get in behind. No, I will. I'll tell him to get in behind. Ronaldo getting in behind is going to be a good thing. Mbappe is going to be there, get forward and get in the box and all the rest of it. So got a really healthy attack. The only difference between the attacking and the ultra attack is the constant pressure. Actually, no, I've got the depth down. I think the reason I put the depth down to 3 on the constant pressure tactic is because if you are playing constant pressure, your players are flying out anyway. If we're on 7, I've thought about this when I did it, so now I'm trying to remember my thought process. If I was on 7 for this and constant pressure, one ball over the top and we've already got people moving out of position, we've already played a high line, we are done for. If you come against Mbappe or Neymar or Ronaldo and you play 7 depth with constant pressure, you're asking for trouble. I don't play this constantly. I play this when my opponent is playing constant pressure and I am struggling to deal with it. We did it in that last game of Weekend League. As soon as I switched into this, all of a sudden my opponent couldn't cope and we would counter his constant pressure. So it worked really, really well, and I was able to play my game a little bit better and we actually got the win. So that's the thought process. That's the only change. The instructions are the same. Of course, he's now stay forward. He's not getting behind, but the instructions are exactly the same. Although he's now stay forward. Okay, well, the instructions will be exactly the same. There you go. And again, he should be roaming. Yeah, he is. So there we go. The instructions are all exactly the same. It's just that we go constant pressure. That's it. If you need to go back through it and you have a look at it and for whatever reason you want to copy me, I don't know why you would, but if you do want to, just for you to know, of course, we are Division... I can show you all this now. We are Division 2. So right now, squad battles, we are Gold 1. We've got 15,000 points. I looked last night, and I've been playing the odd game here or there. I've been whacking it on. That was the highest rated team. I put it on semi-pro. I was watching TV. I wasn't doing anything else, so I thought I'd just play a little game without really concentrating. Score 5 goals, pass it around the back, job done. Same there. Put it on professional because they were a little bit worse off. I'll play this on professional as well because why not? I'm not looking to get top 100 or anything like that. Played that on world class, as you can see. The previous set, I played 1 on legendary. The rest were like semi-pro, professional, whatever. And last week, I saw that the Gold 1 points were 27,000. If it's the same this week, we'll fly past that. Elite 3 is 44,000. Don't know whether I'm going to have enough time to finish Elite 3 this week. Probably not. So it'll probably be a Gold 1 finish in squad battles, which is fine considering I'm not really playing that many games. I'll probably just flick through now and just play the easier teams on legendary, pick up the points, play the 2 featured squads. That's another 3k. And then we'll be easily at 27,000. Job done. Pick up 11k coins, 15k pack, Prime Mix Players pack, and then a 25k pack. All for very little work. Mostly having it run in the background. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll just, not often, but now and again, for the like really easy teams, if I'm like going downstairs or something, I'll chuck it on beginner, one of these games, score 5 goals quickly, and just drop the controller and walk away. Come back at some point, kick off the second half. They don't attack you. You can literally hold the ball and the AI do nothing. So if you're willing to just leave it run on the side, you can easily pick up, I think it's like, I don't know, between 5 and 600 points for a beginner game if you score 5 against the higher rated teams. And they, like I said, they don't attack you. You can walk through them. I don't do it very often, but just to keep it totted up a little bit here or there. This is my division rivals. We're in rank 1, division 3. I'm actually in division 2, as you can see in the top right. We have 1803 skill rating, which is 97 off division 1. Not going to try and do it before tonight, because I have a little bit to do today, and I just, to be honest, I can't be bothered to do it. I would like to get to division 1 at some point, but I'm not in a massive rush for it. So hopefully, at some point, we can pick up the 97 points that we need. Of course, Thursday, we're going to have to play a hell of a lot of rivals to stay ahead to make sure that we finish rank 1. I went a little bit too safe this week. So as you can see, we've got 15 hours and 3 minutes in the top right. I am well clear. The threshold is 13, just over 13,500. It's not likely to break 13,800. In fact, it probably won't even break 13,700. So we are... I mean, we're more than clear. We've played probably 4 or 5, maybe 6 games more than we needed to of rivals. So that's good going forward. You know, I don't need to play as many on Thursday. And if I don't do that, and maybe I don't have to play any on Friday, there is every chance then that we can maybe go for Gold 1 in Weekend League. And then, of course, that's it. Of course, we've qualified for Champs again, and we are back into opening some packs. And... I mean, that's pretty much what I wanted to show you. It's not the most interesting thing in the world, but just for those who, some people do ask, what are your tactics? What instructions do you run and that sort of thing? I'm not saying that they're going to work for you and they're the best ones to run, and I'm not saying that I'm a professional or anything, because, let's be honest, I'm not. But if you were interested in what I run, then there we go. There it is. We are... not likely to get much luck with these, but that's okay. I'm not too... I think that's an untradeable duplicate. No, it's not. Happy days. I'm not too concerned if we do get anything in. These are just bonus packs, really. Just, for the sake of just opening them. Spend a few coins, run your luck, see what happens. Not seen anyone pack a rule breaker yet, so... I'm hoping the drop rate on them... That's a shame. I'm hoping the drop rate on them for the next batch is going to be much better than what this lot is, because this is... It's not outrageous that I haven't packed one, I'm not saying that, but I've just not seen anyone pack them, and I've seen a lot of people open packs. Not a board from this, and it's all going to come down to the last 2-player pack. Mandy, I think, is tradable. There we go. And here we go then, last 2-player pack. Tomorrow, we're going to have a bumper episode of rewards. I never really get much luck on rewards day itself, but last week was so bad that this week you never know, right? So 2 red picks like normal. I'm going to take untradeable rank 1. It is division 3. I can't remember what it is. I think it's like 55k packs and maybe 25k packs. I can't remember. We'll find out tomorrow what it is anyway. So we'll have rival rewards. We'll have Weekend League rewards, and then on Friday we'll have a 100k pack, because I've got one coming from rivals. We'll open this now. I've got one coming from winning 2 more games of rivals. I'll get that done on Thursday. Not a board to finish us off. 5 pretty bad 2-player packs. If I can get Saint Maximin, I wouldn't have minded so much, because I do like him, but never mind. So yeah, I'll have a 100k pack from winning the rivals. 2 rivals games on Friday, as well as marquee matchups and anything else that EA drop between now and then. We may get some Champions League content today in terms of like upgrades, so maybe we'll build some of those as well. But either way, the next 2 days are going to be pretty decent for packs, I would have thought. Hopefully we can get some decent red picks. If you have enjoyed today's tactic video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.